I took the Billy Cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the family. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 a dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on a whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. 100 racks and 1 2 about the flood out. So try it again. Start me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Denver Broncos and the Cincinnati Bengals. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Nick's looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, here's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Shepard didn't shot away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. And gets it back to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Here's Brown again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Can. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Give on second, it's Brown. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Enough to stop that play, Rajade Barrett.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Gesicki complete, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Give up the middle to Harvey. He's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down from the 42. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Nix from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The play action here. Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Hits his running back. And he is persuaded to go for bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Hits him by a man. He's in the clear. Still fighting forward. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Is this Don?
Brown on 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Don?
They go to him again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Cook. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 21, Broncos nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broski's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Giving this to Harvey. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing here. Nix. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now.
You have scheduled games on my computer.
As this game rolls on.
You know Discord got another way to schedule stuff, right? No, I ain't got no phone. All I got is Discord. Ain't getting nothing else. That's all I got is Discord. I'm on my computer scheduling games. I got no phone.
Good starting field position
Till
awaits the
next month.
Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 back.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part
Yeah, give
was
me
the
a note.
magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We got the computer for right
Broncos
now.
take their 3rd and final timeout.
That's all we got.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. We've set it downs from 37.
11. Here we go. 11.
Burrow now on 1st down. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Nah, man, I'm out of commission for a second with the phone. I ain't got the time. Hey, well.
Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3 now. Once more, it's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll throw again, Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the...
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it, and now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Here we go. Stop.
He's back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. On the handoff, Chris Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mix now, 3rd and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Wait, hunt.
They're going for it. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The first down carry for Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got a man left. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Yardage run here for Brown. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Pretty easy in hindsight to say you should have gone for it right there. I'm probably echoing a lot of voices. Should have gone for it. But not many of us expected him to miss that field goal. You get 3 points, there's a lot less people second-guessing the decision. But remember this one, because if they're in this spot again, bet you they do go for it.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Connects with the open man downfield. He gets loose down the right side. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready? Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Hits on the out route. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Play made by Deron Payne.
You can do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle gives sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
It's caught. Chase has it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. Spins out of one stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nix from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They take the handoff. Now Nix. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down. Nix hits it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Captain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this 2-point try. Tight end in motion left. Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos 19.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Start.
Here's Brown to start the drive. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
11 MT.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
On 1, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
12. Gun.
From the gun, to get to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
11.
Off the play fake, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive before the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Hot. 180. What is hot?
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals getting closer to a 7-0 start. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Brooks reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 36-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. No one's around him. He's got space. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And as we